All right. All right, so let's just make sure before we participate today that we've already received clearance to participate from our physician or our exercise therapist. So if you do not have that clearance or have been told that you're supposed to be on hold from exercise for any reason, we'd ask that you not participate today. Now, since the last time you've spoken with somebody or connected with your therapist or doctor, if something has changed, so you've had some unusual symptoms, unplanned doctor or hospital visits, if you're managing heart failure and you've noticed ankle or leg swelling, an increased body weight of 4 pounds in 2 days or 5 pounds in 1 week, we'd also advise that you not participate today. Now, this is a virtual session. Please have an emergency plan in place as we are not actually there to physically assist you. If you do develop symptoms during the session, please stop exercising. If your symptoms worsen, seek medical attention. And in the event of an emergency, call 911. Now, Amber will be showing you a variety of exercises and providing some options, but we are teaching to a huge, vast group here. So just remember that you are in control of your own workout and always stay within your own comfort level. So as I'm going to switch all of this over for Amber, I'll do a quick reminder that if you find any links are posted within our chat, if they're not posted by us, they are not verified. To be spotlighted and ready to go. Have a good workout.
Thanks so much, Lara. All right, let's get started for today. We're going to start with our marching on the spot. You are welcome, of course, to do this from a chair if you would like. Just to start to get those feet moving, that blood pumping, warmed up for today's exercises. All right, let's start up top with those shoulders. We're going to roll back. Nice big circles, not in a rush here. Nice big circles. So as high as you can, then bringing them, dropping them down as low as you can. Biggest circles you can make going backwards. All right, we can change directions now. Let's roll forward. Excellent. Bring those arms to our side. Right. Always good when you're bringing these smaller muscle groups like our arms. Feel your breathing increase. That is perfectly normal and okay and should. As well as our heart rate will increase as well. All right, let's take this now to a punch out front, just nice and easy. We're just warming up. Stretch out those arms a little bit. All right, now let's change. Pick a side, any side. We'll punch to the side. Bring it back in front. And switch sides. Good, back in front. Fantastic. We'll let those arms come down for a moment. We're going to change those feet up. We're going to just take it side to side. Nice and easy. Warm up those hips a little bit. Nice and easy there. Perfect. You can leave hands on hips if that feels most comfortable. If you'd like, you can also bring the arms in and kind of have them sway side to side in front of you. Your choice on how big this step is. Obviously, increasing intensity as we go would be a wider step. To increase the speed, you can go faster than me or slower than me. Whatever feels comfortable for your warm-up. Looking great, guys. Excellent. All right, let's bring those hands to hips. And we're going to change this to a two-step. All right, so 2 steps to the right, 2 steps to the left. Good. Let's hold it there. 2 steps each direction. Let's do 2 more of those. 1 more time to the right, 1 more time to the left, and we'll take it back to our march. All right, keep it with those legs warmed up. I'm going to have you tap your heel in front. Switching them up, right, left. Tapping heel in front. So pull those toes up. Just tapping that heel. All right, again, you can have hands on waist if you'd like. If you'd like to bring those arms in, you're just gonna kind of, like you're walking, swaying. Those arms up in front. Beautiful. All right, so we're warming up the back of the leg. Let's change up now. We're going to warm up the front of the leg. Let's tap the toes. Again, keep those arms in. You can place them on hips. Whatever feels comfortable. Remember, we're looking for about a 3 to 5 minute warm up. We're getting closer, definitely within that window. Excellent job, guys. Take it just back to your march. Fantastic. All right. So let's get started for today. I'm going to start with our legs, as always. And I'm actually going to grab a chair. And we're going to do something called sit to stand. If you have one close by, grab it. If you don't, it's still okay. You can still do this exercise without it. It's our squats. I'm going to bring this chair in and start with this guy today. All right. So I am in front of the chair. My feet are hip width apart. I'm going to use my arms for counterbalance, having them in front of me. And again, this is called a sit to stand. So I'm going to have us come on down. And you can choose whether you actually rest and touch the chair. Otherwise, you can hover above. So come on down. We're just going to sort of tap or just touch that chair and come on up. Excellent. Come on back. And come on up. Now remember that weight has to be in your heels. Sitting back. So we can just touch that chair, then push ourselves up. Excellent. We're about halfway done. And go for 3, 2, and 1. All right, fantastic. Excellent. Shake those legs out. All right. I'm going to move on to rows. You can choose to sit. To do your rows, let me show that, and then I'm going to do it standing. I'm going to grab one weight. I'm going to place that weight in my right hand. If you'd like to do this seated, you sit on the side of your chair. One arm would be resting across your knees, and then the motion will be the same, but you are supporting your upper body across your knees. If you're standing, my chair, I'm going to have you take a step out with your left foot in front, the weights in your right hand. That left hand is on your left thigh. Our chest is facing the floor, and we're going to try to keep that head and neck. I'm not going to be able to look at you in a nice straight line. From here, motion is the same, whether you're seated or standing. You're going to roll that weight up and let it come down. Thinking about squeezing the shoulder blade to initiate the movement. So thinking about your back, pulling that weight up. Good, halfway done. Do one more, and then we're going to switch sides. Okay, come on up. I'm going to transfer that weight to my left hand. If you're seated in your chair, you can swing your legs around. Again, supporting now your right hand across your knees. If you're standing, it's a step forward with the right foot. Weight's in the left hand. That free hand is on your thigh, not your knee, for support. And again, chest is facing the floor in that direction, nice straight line. Think about pulling that weight up from your middle back, your scapula, initiates that movement. I know your whole arm gets in there, but think about your back first, pulling that weight. Way done. Good. We have 3 and 2 and 1. Fantastic. Standing up. We're going to keep that weight. You can choose to do this next exercise seated as well. You do not have to stand. If you are standing, you're about hip width apart. Unlock those knees, shoulders roll back. I've kept that heavy weight, that one weight, and I've now put it in both hands. All right, so from here, I want you to pull in your stomach, but not hold your breath. So we're going to kind of stabilize that core. From here, all I want you to do is pretend you're going to pass me your weight. So it goes straight out in front, and then pull it back towards you. Exhale, push, and pull it back. Exhale, push, and pull back. Good. Push. How are those knees? Unlocked? Have you braced your core? We're not holding our breath, but we've definitely tightened those muscles of our abdominals. Good job. You look great. Let's do 2 more. You aim for about 10 repetitions each time. And rest. Fantastic. Let's grab that other heavier weight. So we'll have 1 in each hand. We're going to keep it simple today. We're just going to do our regular bicep curls. So let's turn those palms up. Again, you can do this seated or standing. Palms are up, elbows stay close to those sides, and we're going to curl. I'm going to turn sideways so you can see me better. Hopefully you can see kind of these purpley weights as well. So my elbows stay tucked into my side. It's only my forearm that's moving up and down. Again, exhale on that lift. Inhale on the way down. Good. All right. My heart says we're at 7. Try 3 more. Let's do 2. And 1. Fantastic. I want you to put one weight down. We're going to go back to that chair. So I'm going to bring that chair back in. We're going to grab a seat. You can choose to do this with or without weight. Completely up to you. I'm going to put that weight on my thigh, closer to my knee, but not on my knee. I'm up nice and tall, and I'm sitting on the curb, the edge of my chair. So I haven't got my back resting on the back. I'm definitely sitting near the front of the chair, up nice and tall. All I want you to do from here is whatever leg, it doesn't really matter which one that you set the weight on. Staying up nice and tall, I want you to lift that knee up and come on down and tap. Lift. Should hopefully feel this in your abdominals. A little bit of leg work too. Good. You can fully rest your foot on the floor if you'd like. You can tap. And if you're really ready for a challenge, you can hover. So not really put it down on the floor, just hovering above. Go ahead. Oh, I'm feeling this in my hip. Bet you guys are too. Let's do 2 more. Last one. Excellent. All right. With or without the weight, your choice, right? Remember, Lara talked about you being in control of your own workout? That's what that's about, okay? So move to the other side again. Up and down, choosing to either rest your foot on the floor between lifts, tapping, or hovering. Careful not to hold our breath. Breathing. Good, I believe that's halfway. Again, we're aiming for about 10 reps. 2 left. Go ahead, 1 more. Excellent, excellent. Okay, standing back up, keep those chairs. You can get rid of your weight though. We're going back up to legs. Grab yourself a drink of water if you have it close by. As we're moving on to our next set. Remember, our first set was our squats, our sit to stand with the chair. So I'm going to show the next exercise. You can always go back to your squats if this one's tricky. I have my chair to the side of me for balance, support, those kinds of things. The leg closest to the chair is holding my weight. My outside leg, I'm going to kind of pick up off the floor. I'm going to turn my toes in, and I'm going to lead out with my heel. It's a small lift, not a big one. That's a small lift. You're going to feel it in that hip, though, as we get going. It's working those muscles. With the chair, you can grip. You can have fingertips. You can try no hands. Your choice as far as your balance and what you'd like to challenge today. Good. I think that's about halfway or better. We're going to do 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Excellent. Shake it out, shake it out. I'm going to swing my chair around, do the other side. All right. Weights on that leg that was just working. It's going to hold our body weight now. It's on the side closest to the back of the chair. I'm going to take my weight off my outside leg, and I'm lifting. Remember, small lift, 45 degrees, not a big lift. Toes tucked in a little bit, leading out with our heel as we can. Again, you can be holding the chair. You can be fingertips on the chair. You can try no hands. You can run through all those as you do it. Challenging our balance. Let's do 3, 2, and 1. Fantastic. All right, we're done with that chair. Out of the way, grab your medium to light weight. We're going to do our serves. So you might have seen this one before. I have a weight in each hand. We're going to pretend it's a platter of food. We're at a party. Pretending it's a platter of food. Again, you can do this seated or standing. Your choice if you're standing, unlock those knees and stabilize that core by pulling it in but not holding our breath. If you'd like to go back to your first exercise, we did rows. Okay, so from here, I'm going to pretend this is a platter of food. I'm going to serve it out to you. You serve your platter out to me, and then pull it back. Had enough. Reach it out and take it away. Good job. Reach out and pull back. Squeeze those shoulder blades when you pull back. Reach out and pull back. Good. Excellent. Works even better when we smile. More muscles. Good. We're about halfway. All right, I want you to serve someone a little taller than yourself. You're going to reach up a little higher, not above our shoulders, but a little higher. You're going to serve up there very tall. Good. Let's do 2 more like that. Let's do 1 more. Fantastic. And relax. Excellent. So we're going to stay. You can do this next exercise. It's seated or standing. We're going to keep those weights that we just had. Hands by our side. We're going to do something called a standing chest fly. So palms are up at our sides. And all I'm going to have you do is lift up and bring those weights together in the center above our chest and have them come down. Lift and lower. Good. Lift and lower. Careful not to hold that breath. Exhale on the hard part, which is that lift. Good. We're about halfway done. We're going to go for 5 and 4 and 3. Good. 2. 1 more. Excellent. All right, let's put down one of those weights. We're going to do our triceps. Again, you can do this seated, just like we did our back rows last time, where you kind of have your legs out of the way of the front of the chair, arms supported. If we're doing it standing, we're going to get to that same position we did for our back rows. So my weight's in my right hand. I step forward with my left foot, so I have a little bit of a gap. My left hand's on my left thigh. Chest is facing the floor. From here, I'm going to have you pull that arm up into what we call a chicken wing sort of a thing. So our upper arm is now next to our side. And from here, it's only our lower half of the arm. I want you to extend back, like you're passing me something behind you, and come in halfway. Extend back, come in halfway. Back, come in halfway. Good. Excellent job, guys. Good, we are halfway done. For our last 5, 4, hope you can feel it on the back of that upper arm. Here we go, 3, 2, last one. Excellent. All right, we're going to switch sides. So now that right foot's in front. My right hand is on my right thigh. The weight's to my left. I pull that arm up. And again, extending that weight behind us like you're trying to pass it to someone behind you. But we come in halfway. Extend, come in halfway. Great job. Good. All right, we've got 5. And 4. And 3. 2. And 1. Fantastic. Standing up. All right. Let's get our heavier weight for our medium. I want you to take this weight very carefully. Watch those toes. And I'm going to have you pass it around yourself. So essentially, you're just taking that weight. You can watch me on the first one. And we're just passing it around our body. That's all we're doing. Of course, the rest of our body is like a statue, right? We're not moving. As we move that weight around us, it doesn't matter if you started clockwise or counterclockwise. Let's do two more rounds, whatever direction you're going. On the next one, we're going to pause in front. Good. Pause here. Now let's go the other way. Kind of unwind, if you will. Good. Make sure you're passing off carefully when any weight's falling. Let's do 2 more. 1 more. All right, fantastic. Pause in front. We are done our second set. Grab a quick drink of water, and we're coming back in with our legs. All right. We're going to do some lunging. Have that chair there for balance and support again. I'm going to have the leg that's closest to the back of that chair step out in front. I'm going to turn sideways so you can see me a little better. So, leg out front, closest to the back of the chair, back leg stepped back behind us. I'm going to do a stationary lunge. I'm not going to move. All I want you to do is I want you to drop down. You decide how far. And we're going to come up. We're going to drop down. Most important thing is that knee and your toes. I want you to keep it behind those toes. If not, you can take it maybe a bit bigger step back. So we're just nice and easy, up and down. You have that chair there for balance. And again, you can be holding fingertips or no hands. As you get better at this, you can add weight as well. And you can play with some of the timing as to how fast you go up and down or slow it down. And then that is also challenging. Let's do 2 more on this side. Good. Last one. Fantastic. All right, I'm going to switch sides. Right. So switching sides. Here we go. Down and up. And again, you choose the depth that feels comfortable for you. Most important thing is that knee that's out front stays behind those toes. If you're finding it's going forward, take a little bit bigger step back. Good. Let's try for 3 more. Careful not to hold that breath. 2, 1 more. Excellent job, guys. Shake it out, shake it out. Grab those lighter weights again. On back in for some more shoulder work. Our last exercises were the serve and the row. You have those options if you'd like. So I'm going to have you stand about hip width apart, tipping forward at the hip, a weight in each hand. All right, fantastic. From here, I'm going to pretend like we have wings, if you will. Come up, squeeze the shoulder blades, and lower down. Really controlled. Up, squeeze, lower. We're not throwing them up. Nice and controlled. Great. Go for 4. 3, 2, last one. Fantastic, guys. Standing up from here, I want you to make a W with your arms. Okay, so elbows are bent, shape of a W. From here, I want you to push those arms out so we make the shape of a T. Come on back in and make a W. Push out to a T, pull them back in, W. Fantastic, you look great. Now remember, unlock those knees, stabilize that core by pulling in your abdominal muscles, but not holding our breath, right? Good job. Good. This one is tougher than it looks, huh? Let's do 3, 2, one more. Excellent. Fantastic. All right. We're going to go back to some more bicep work. I'll walk you through it. So again, you can do this seated or standing. I want you to come up halfway. I want you to open it up to the side. Elbows still stay close, so it's not going to be directly at your sides. We're going to open. We're going to bring it back together. I want you to finish that curl so it comes up to the top, all the way down. All right, halfway. Open, close, finish the curl up to the top, and lower all the way down. Beautiful. Half, open, close, top, all the way down. Good. Half, and open, and close, top, and all the way down. Half, and open, and close, up to the top, all the way down, release. Halfway, and open, close, to the top, all the way down. Let's do one more. Half, open, and close, back to the top, all the way down. Fantastic, fantastic. All right, you can choose to stick with you can double up those smaller weights if that's what you've got. You can choose to grab your heavier weight. We're going to stay standing. You can do this from seated. I'm going to hold on to both of those weights. You grab one of your heaviers, and we're going to stir an imaginary pot in front of us. Again, our body like a statue, just the arms are moving, keeping that core really stable. It doesn't matter if you turned clockwise or counterclockwise, we're going to unwind. Let's do 2 more in this direction. Fabulous. Make sure you're breathing. Stop in the middle there. Unwind. Go the other way. Good. 2. We got 3 more circles. Good. Do 1 more. Fantastic, guys. And rest. Very good, very good. All right, you finished your 3 sets for today. Congratulations, great workout. I encourage you now to do some stretching, a little bit of cool down, just to keep those muscles loose. All right, so encouraging that as well. It was great to see all of you. I hope you join us again next week. Have a wonderful weekend.